Now, idiots still don't get what I mean when I said the only place I could have had sex with the girl in the salon, whether she was 15 or 37, is the bathroom, right? Unless she would go off with me, a stranger who came into the store for the first time. So he don't get what I mean, does he? What I mean is I have no way on our first encounter, unless she chose to do so, right? To do anything with her. Since I asked her age. And the only way something could have happened is if she was being pressured one way or the other, not by me, but by him, right? To either have sex with him, or he could have raped her himself, right? See, if he's accusing me, right, and she's around him, does she have to worry about me or him? Why? He can rape her anytime he wants if she's under his thumb, right? As the song said, right? As Mick Jagger says, under my thumb, right? Well, she's under his thumb, not my thumb, right? I'm going into the store to get a nail job, right? And like I told you, we could have argued about it for an hour, but that don't mean we had sex in the bathroom or not. Why are you denying it like you know we didn't? I know. Well, all I'm saying is I don't know what we did, and one of the possibilities is we could have went into the bathroom, right? Or not. So you know what we did then. Well, what did you do with her first? And what did I tell you about that? What did I tell you about that tempting the Lord that way? What would God do with it if you raped her first? Abort your child and get her pregnant with me? Even if I didn't have sex with her? Why? Your sin is greater than mine. Even if she's not your daughter. Right? Or is. Even if I didn't have sex with her, you're tempting the Lord. Not me. I don't know her. Even if her name is or isn't Michelle. She chose that name. Usually that's not her birth name if she's over here at all. And from Vietnam, as I suspect, right? She looked Vietnamese to me. I'm asking her about Vietnamese culture because I don't really know a lot about it. Actually. Something else I asked her. Now, how do you know whether we had sex or not? And yet, I don't remember the full amount of time of while I was in the store. I remember some of it. I told you that before. But not all of it. Why? The only one who would have done something about my encounter with her is the person stalking me on YouTube. And that could be the guy who owns the Yucatan restaurant, if I'm right or wrong. I'm guessing, right? And I don't know if I met him at the wreck or not, but that's what I'm wondering too, right? Because, right, my only real concern that day was Roddy needed a ride to the drugstore in Guyton, right? And we were on our way back, right? And it was a Sunday, so again, we have to go before it closes if it's open on Sunday. Sometimes it is, sometimes it ain't, but they're earlier hours, right? Usually, if they're open on Sunday, they're open 12 to 5 or 6, somewhere in there, 5:30, I don't know, right? Don't remember back that far, all that detailed information. But if I drop Roddy off, which is what the plan was, right, and went on home, right, only thing that could have interrupted my return trip is if I saw an Asian girl walking down the dirt road we were on Not dirty anymore, but still. And picked her up. Literally both ways, right? And had sex with her. And her, I really had sex with. I don't know about anyone else. But she was related to him somehow. Mm-hmm. Didn't tell me, right? But I did something with her in the car because back seat's open. And that's why he feared I would do something with the 15-year-old and tried to get to her first. That's my concern with her. Mm-hmm. I don't know who he's talking about. He's mentioning some random 15-year-old child who lied to me about her age. I know. Why would she lie to me about her age? Because he thought I was talking about her, or she knew he was telling me about her. I wasn't saying nothing about anyone. I don't know no 15-year-olds. Zero. I don't know any 15-year-olds. That's just an age I'm not acquainted with. Right? Only girls I might have known, like I said, was Caitlin or Megan, who said they were 16 at the movie theater. And that was still in 2019 to 2020 that I met both of them, right? And I'm not doing nothing with them. They would have to somehow, like I told you, also cause me to lose time, right? And as far as I know, I'm watching the movie from beginning to end, right? And staying in my seat the whole time, right? Too. And I don't think I lost any time. Do I need to check the length of the movies now to make sure I'm not, right? I don't know, right? Right. See, again, right? If I blacked out twice, and anytime you're knocked out or blacked out, it don't seem that long to the person who's knocked out. Even if it's a few hours, few days, few minutes, whatever, right? It all seems the same. When you go to sleep, like I told you before, when you wake up, it don't seem like any time passed. It seems to me, like I told you, I thought I was only in the store for 40 minutes until I went to go buy the ticket for either Terminator Dark Fate or Harriet. And when I got to between leaving the store and the time I got to the movie theater, I realized it was later than I thought. Right? See, another thing about blacking someone out is they lose time, right? Not that an alien abducted me and I was only in the store the whole time. What did you do? Idiot. Now, if you tried to murder me, even if you were with her first, the Lord knows what's going on. How was Christ conceived? Do you even know? Well, if he can do that with Jesus and Mary, and you're the one who really raped the girl, I don't have to have sex with her. Mm-hmm. You already did for me, didn't you? That's another reason why, I know, you came into the store as she was doing my nails off and on, probably over an hour as well, and every time tried to argue with me about I wanted to be with her when I did not, right? I don't even know her. I told you. I met her this day when I went into your store for the first time, unless, like I said, you're sneaking her to my house at night, and I doubt you would do that either, right? You're coveting her because you know I would like her. And what would I say to that too? Just like her. I got to get to know someone first. That means you meet someone, you see if you're compatible. I don't know. If she even likes me. I don't even know if she would like me or not. But if you're done going after her and she's in your power, you're raping her. Statutory or otherwise. Even if she was 37, you're raping her, right? Not me, not you. I don't know her to rape her. Usually the person raping the person and accusing another person of raping her is the real rapist, by the way. I also know he had at least 3 children with Marika. Right. 3 boys, didn't you? One looks starchy like you. The other 2 look like her, don't they? Don't they? And one's a little chubby. They're still not mine, I know that, but he don't. He don't. He thinks somehow Mariko also tried to seduce me too. I don't know. She would have to do it when I went to the bathroom, like I told you before, right? And I don't remember her even knocking on the door while I'm in the bathroom. Because number 1 is quick. Number 2 should be a little bit longer normally. And not to mention, like I trying to explain about Thanksgiving, another problem you might have on Thanksgiving is you're feeling like you need to go, but you have what's called constipation. You're not jerking off or anything in the bathroom. Just nothing's coming out and you know you gotta go, but it's still kind of stuck up there, huh? Everybody know what I'm talking about on Thanksgiving? It's not that you don't want to go. It's just you stuffed yourself like a turkey. And you can't go. Though you're trying to go. So you just sit there reading the damn Inquirer. Like I told you before, you're not supposed to read. To anyone. And if you're in America, you should know what I'm talking about. Whether you did it or not yourself, I don't know. Just say it in general. Like they're stealing all our ideas, ain't they? You know? So we can't do a movie, ain't they? You know? They're doing it first because they think they're the only ones who matter. Right? Well, your story is my story, dumbass. Right? I just can't tell it because you were allowed to tell it first. Because of messed up copyright laws. I can't even tell my story because it's so similar to yours when it's not copyright infringement that way. If it's similar to yours, we all grew up on Star Wars, Adam Goldberg. Not just Jewish people. Christian people too, by the way. We all grew up during the 70s and 80s. So I know a little bit more about the 70s than you probably do. That's all I mean. Songs I'm listening to, I'm trying to be an adult contemporary artist, you know what I mean? But they put that genre out the window a long time ago. So I'm stuck between pop, hip hop, rock, country, you know what I mean? And what I really can do, which is probably, sound of the 70s type music, right? To be honest, right? That's kind of my forte, right? Right? Whatever, Will. There's a few Wills. I am. Will. Too. Kinda. I'm an Edward, actually, but there's the W. And Lee, with Lee. That's why they call me Willie, by the way. Right? See what I mean? My name is more than one name, right? Even Rub is in there. Why? Well, no you, I guess. Unless you go ooh word or something. Ard. Ooh ard. See, I don't know if it's a vav or a, what's that word? Vet, right? You know what I mean? In the Hebrew? Between the D and the W, right? I don't know which consonant you would use there, by the way. The vav or the... And the thing about the vav is it's a V or a W, and the bet is a B or a W, right? And I could even be Billy or Bill. Just saying. Depending on what consonant you put between the D and the A or the R, right? In the Hebrew, unless you use Aleph too, right? Depending, right? RD, right? But Edward is EDWARD with two consonants at the end, no middle vowel between them. So my name's unique. I am Rub Esley. Who are you? You don't know my name by now? What's your name? Is your name Eli too? Mine is Eli too. But it means my God. It don't mean I'm God, dummy. My God's name, though, like with Elijah's, or it's in my name, right? Or Almighty, my Yahoo, is in my name too. And Shane Everly. Now, you can even, if you want to, go S in the Hebrew, H in the Hebrew, Aleph in the Hebrew, Yod in the Hebrew, N in the Hebrew, or Nun with another Aleph at the end. If you want, to be technical. You can do all that with my name. It's not really Hebrew in origin, except for Ivory, which is just SHN, by the way. Not really complicated with an E, like the Chinese Shin, right? SHEN, right? Is another way to spell my name in Hebrew, right? Which is their name for God, too. Not just Chang D or Shang D, whichever. Or Chang Shi, right? Well, my name's kind of like that, ain't it? Shang Chi, right? What that means, I don't know. I don't know. Shane Lee, I know. Shane Edward Lee, I know. No G now. No G now. But I'm also looking for my girlfriend. She could have a G in her name. Gloria, whatever. That's the name of something. Abigail, something like that. Or just to name a few. Now, like I keep asking him, though, well, how do you know the cameras? Well, I don't remember my whole time in your store, so why don't I remember then, right? So I keep asking you. I also know if me and the girl did something, it would be in between that or not. And the only place we can do something is the bathroom, right? Or not. And she would have to go there with me voluntarily or not. And I don't know that's the girl you're talking about at all. But you do, but you know who you're talking about. That's suspicious on you. And I wouldn't tempt the Lord to murder one of his men of God in my store, who went in unarmed, by the way. Please, right? I was unarmed when I went into the store. I had no weapons on me, right? I didn't even read my cane, which is the only thing you can consider a weapon that I carry. And in my hands, yes, the cane would be a deadly weapon, but I also know martial arts. So again, what's he gonna do? Shoot me in the store and walk out like nothing happened and me healed in the store? Like the Wolverine? If I did 3 times, or he did once, and we argued for an hour, whichever it was, and I don't recall, and I told you I'm guessing anyway. I never said I wasn't guessing. Even with the stepdaughter he keeps bringing up, I'm guessing. Even with what happened at the wreck, I'm guessing. And the fall was on base, so I'm guessing there too. Mm-hmm. But somebody knows the truth. Somebody keeps harassing me. Somebody won't let it go. And I met him after the wreck too when he opened up his store in Garden City, right? With Mariko. Now, most Christians, though, don't make a move on the wife, do they? No. They know better. They know better. Now, if I'm in the bathroom, though, and the wife knocks on the door and I'm asking who is it, and I hear her voice and I know it's a female voice, and I go, is everything okay? I'm still guessing, right? I know. If that happened, because I have no memory of her doing that, right? So, like I said, I don't even know anything happened with me and Mariko, or that we had sex or anything in the bathroom, which is, again, the only place we can do it, right? But, I'm sure something happened where, again, if I met someone and gave her a ride or not, right, or we had sex or not, again, right? Some people are so jealous, though, right? And I, again, dealt with someone at the wreck, too, right? And again, right? He probably tried to accuse me of what? Statutory rape. And again, he can't prove statutory rape. Why? Because I'm a minor myself. I'm still 16 when I meet her. I have about 2 months before I turn 17, right? Then anyone under 16, yes, could be illegal. After I'm 18, after I'm 19, right? But that's the thing about Tracy, too, right? I went to their place twice, I think, right? And I slept on the couch both times, right? Now, again, what did Tracy and her mom try to seduce me? I don't remember either one. Right? I don't know. I don't know. I can't answer there either, right? Though Tracy's underage and her mom's too old, but she let me stay with them and sleep on the couch, right? Now, the thing is, okay, no. Tracy's no virgin, but she hasn't been with a guy since her true statutory rapist raped her. I'm on the couch, so if they both came in, or one or the other, I don't know. I'm just saying they could have too. I don't remember, right? But if Tracy asked me not to say something, I wouldn't. But if the mother tried to, I have to refuse her. Right? She's what? My girlfriend's mother. I don't know if she was. See, just as I'm after Tracy, even though she's 14, still going on 15, right? Whatever, right? I'm not going there to have sex with Tracy. I'm trying to show her some guys are good, right? Even if you don't get the sex or not, right? But then she's acting weird about it, right? When someone got my number and called me a few times, right? I don't remember giving my number to anyone, but somehow someone got my number from somewhere, and it was a girl, and she started calling me, and she kind of would say, "Guess who this is?" Whatever her name was at the time. I said, "This name." I forgot her name by now, but I still remember Tracy, by the way. I don't remember her mom's name. I remember Lois was Lisa's mom's name. I don't know her dad's name except as Mr. Baker. For example, too. I never really knew him, right? I was around Lois. I don't remember her uncles and her aunts' names or things like that, right? You know what I mean? Normal memory loss. People who aren't your girlfriend. At the time. Now, even though I'm kind of feeling like I'm striking out, right? I'm still dating, right? And striking out can happen with anyone. You can't get all the girls. No one can. No one wants all the girls, A few would be fine, along the way, right? But eventually you're trying to just wait for the one, right? Am I wrong there? Two ladies, aren't you trying to find the one guy who wants to treat you right and not wrong? Well, the problem is, see, if you don't want me, right, or you just want a little hanky-panky, that's fine, right? But so will someone else want a little hanky-panky. It can happen, right? I know. But I'm not obsessed with it. I'm not trying to make anything happen. I stay at home, and in my mind, like I told you, I'm alone. Waiting for someone, a woman to love, right? Now, Freddie says someone, because he's a little, maybe going gay, right? And I told you, the sex alone ain't the issue. Even the promiscuity of men or women, right? Or both. Even with your partner, if you're married, and you stay with that person, right? That's not the problem. If you cheat on her, and she cheats on you, that's not the problem. The problem is, simply put, we don't forgive it when we do it, and we know we're all wrong, right? Like Jesus said on the cross, Father, forgive them. They know not what they do, right? I mean, they don't understand. What you're showing me is deeper than what they're showing them, right? And they can't handle the truth at the time, right? You still probably can't handle the truth I'm learning from Jesus, right? You're not ready to hear it, right? And that's why I, too, may be a sacrifice to cover your sins, because you're not wanting to repent of your sins, right? You're still wanting to do them, right? And no one knows perfectly, like I told you, who we're supposed to marry, right? It's a Russian roulette. And I mean, sometimes Russian roulette, right? Someone wants to shoot you with a gun. Bang, bang. He shot me down. Bang, bang. I hit the ground, right? Or the seat. I was sitting in. Bang, bang. He tried to shoot me down. But bang, bang. I rose again. Bang, bang. Came alive again. Bang, bang. Jesus healed me with his God, who raised him from the dead. And simply put, I forgave him, for he knew not what he was doing. No. By accusing me, he looks more guilty than I do if I did sleep with her in the bathroom. I didn't mean her. Even if her name was Michelle too, right? And I really did have sex with someone named Michelle, right? Though she had court issues, right? She was a 19-year-old girl, but still, by the court's definition, had the mind of a child. Thank God I wasn't her first, though, I guess. I don't know really. What that means legally. Can you have sex with someone who the court sees as a child? I don't know, because I'm schizophrenic and I'm fell 3 stories and right. She's over there with her friend Donna, and we're both single, right? So I made love to her once, right, or twice, or twice. But it's kind of similar both times. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm a repeat performer. I know. But we only did it twice. And then I could tell she was kind of having issues with something. Right? So I kind of broke up with her because I was still having problems with Mary Bell and was going to see if I could maybe give her one more chance, right? And then that ended, right? I'm tired of that mess, right? And there we are. There we are. I know. I don't own you, but you don't own me either, right? Whatever. I hear you both, but no. You're both acting a little crazy, a little insane. Aren't we all? Aren't we all? Who knows what psychologically some of these people would be dealt with or given if they were to go see a doctor and tell them what they're doing on YouTube. They would probably be put in the asylum with a straitjacket. They can't even do that with me, by the way. They tried 4 times now. And they can't keep me in the ward. They gotta let me go for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know why. Kind of the whole point. Have a nice day.